after that bad boy right there was released, I started to believe that everything Green Day ever did before or after the concept record was a concept. And while Green Day and the Network are certainly not the same band and have no connections whatsoever, this is the concept of Money Money 2020 Part 2.
We told you so.
Van Gogh stands atop a mountain, looking down at a world gone mad on the first track. His army of monkey freaks marches behind him, ready to destroy humanity. He makes his prophecy and decides to call the whole thing off, because humans are going to destroy each other anyway. Number 2, drinking whiskey by the river and doing other recreational activities, Fink, Mongo sees nuclear bombs falling from the sky and ponders on what is real and what is fiction. In the third track, Van Gogh sends the flying monkeys away and jumps into his Trans Am, driving directly into the nuclear explosions. On the fourth track, Elsewhere, the Snoo is hanging by a rope, thinking about how stupid of a hobby this is, and also how great it feels. Fink has escaped the nuclear blast, but is getting into the Ohio bar scene. He's doing an insane amount of recreational activities, going on a bender with illegal Tinder. Fink is so high up and drunk that he mistakenly ends up in a rather nefarious bar. There's a whole musical number of him running around trying to escape a robot Ivanka who is shooting laser beams from her fembot parts. In Digital Black, Van Gogh believes he has died. He and the Trans Am are in complete darkness, and he tries to devise a way out. A way back from the grave. Snoo was just about to die of strangulation, but the wormhole opens up and swallows him. He giggles a bit and looks around. He's in the Not So Good bar. Get it? Oh, geez. He's playing the Flat Earth song, which the idiots love, and he hightails it out of there. He escapes from the Not So Good bar. The Snoo and Fink team up, running away from the Not So Good people. They do a Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas across the country and get really bent out of shape. They also eat 7 slices of pizza, and feel very weird. They tweet about things they think are funny while toasting and toasted. Just before this, they ate pizza out of a dumpster, and they're just living. They're living life to the fullest. YOLO. The Snoo, he catches a bit of a virus, and it's no laughing matter. He opens the mouth hole of his mask a bit and revisits the Not So Good bar. Best to spread the love around, if you know what I'm saying. That was pretty wild attack there, Snoo. This story is getting insane. The Snoo returns home to find Z and Captain Underpants crashing at his pad. The Snoo is terribly upset with these guys, but keeping up appearances says nothing about them being gross in his flat. He is rather concerned with their nuclear mutated cat, but again, the Snoo says nothing, even as people fall for him. In the 13th piece of music, or, the lucky one, Van Gogh's voice can be heard rattling through the stratosphere. He's singing in his car, and he accidentally butt dials Earth. It's so embarrassing. Van Gogh has started coming upon things in the darkness, but they are scary, horrific things. He has nightmares about his facial scars and deformities. As he drives across scorched earth, he encounters 2 billion feet tall tarantulas. He is traversing dimensions as if he opened the lament configuration. From heck. The band's all back together at Snoo's place, and they're rocking. They bang bang out a new song about cancer being the new black. The Snoo tries out something a bit safer than hanging himself, and stranger danger is no danger at all. It is strange, however, that he tries this while all his housemates are present. For some reason, the wormhole that activated when he was doing some activities again, it's just in time to save Z from stranger danger. From now on, any act like that will send Snoo into another location, or worse, he is beamed inside Elon's spaceship, where Elon Musk first asks Snoo to put his pants back on, please. Then explains that Van Gogh has survived the explosion, but is lost in the netherworld between dimensions. They must rescue him before it's too late. But the Snoo leaves the radio on, leaving Elon Musk and himself to drift into outer space. Further into outer space. Fink has witnessed his two best friends vanish before his eyes. He does a whole bunch of recreational activities. 900 different ones exactly. With the Snoo gone, Fink, Z, Captain Underpants throws the ultimate party, nearly flattening Snoo's flat. Van Gogh comes across a group of mutants, like living under the earth. They are his people, but he must keep going. Van Gogh has driven the Trans Am through a wormhole and is now in 1983. He uses his limited psychic ability, reaching out to Captain Underpants. He tells him to use his flying keytar and fly to the year 2000. What Van Gogh has left in the time capsule will be the perfect age in that year, if Captain can get there in time. Captain launches himself upward. Blast off noises comes from his butt. Fink and Z stand in the ruins of Snoo's flat. Watching Spike TV. They watch so many bad things on the telly that Z finally turns it off. Everyone is dying. Everyone's reminded. Those not taken by the illness have been bombed into heck, and things are getting worse. Elon Musk and the Snoo, I fell for Snoo. They come crashing down into the hills, and Fink and Z go to see if there are any other survivors. In creating the contents of the time capsule, Van Gogh has disfigured himself even more and lost his memory this time. He's got the Trans Am flying through outer space and functioning, but he doesn't know how or why. He remembers flat Earth, but has no idea how to get there. He sees a yellow shooting star with a keytar and wonders, what's that all about? Who am I? He screams. But then in the distance, he sees the familiar blue planet coming closer. He just may have some hope after all, if he can reach that glowing orb of blueness. Captain Underpants comes back with the time capsule, but he's fighting hard not to lose his memories. Fink gives him a little something from his personal pharmacy, and he's good to go. Along with Z, they rescue Elon Musk, Snoo, and Bengali is also there for no reason at all. He has a transmuted, he has a viral infection, is being a jerk and sneezing on everyone. Captain Underpants opens the capsule, and along with a ton of 1980s memorabilia, the cure for the disease pops out, and the Earth is saved. Everyone is cured. Everyone loves each other, and the world is darn near perfect. As Van Gogh lands on top of the snooze house, and the mutant cat runs out. Fink approaches him before the others can get there. A little kiss on the cheek. He doesn't want Van Gogh getting praised for his selfless act, so he tells Van Gogh that he made a deal with the devil, and that it's his fault the world was messed up before. Fink explains that it was his debauchery that saved mankind, and that Van Gogh should bow down before him and worship him. Lightning strikes Fink just a little bit on the head, like his kiss on Van Gogh's disformed cheek, and he lightens up a little. Well, maybe you just help me. Maybe you help me save the Earth just a little bit, you know? That's what Mongo Fink says. The network, along with Donald Trump, Elon Musk, Svengali, and everyone else piles up into the Trans Am and blasts off into outer space to record Money Money 2020 Part 3, How the West Was Wrong. Any and all spelling and or grammar errors are on purpose. Thank you.
Please like, comment, subscribe, and watch some more hilarious videos coming up at the end screen, you screeching weasel, you. Ah.
I am an American idiot, where is the control of the media?